good evening, good morning, wherever you are in this world. Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Sabrina. I'm back with another video, guys. So today is December 9th, 2021, right? And I just got back in the house. So I wanted to make this quick video before I get undressed. And my hair is really laced. Like, yo, these braids, I know this is mad off topic, but we didn't even get to a topic, so it's not really off topic. These braids been in for a whole month. And you know, I was skeptical when I first got these braids. Like, I don't want my edges and stuff to be looking crazy, but the knotless braids, they held up pretty good. It's been a month and I already got another appointment to do my hair again with the same, hair tech or whatever. But I think I'm gonna leave this in a little longer, probably till the new year, and then I'm gonna take it out. Cause I didn't expect it to look so good still. With the parts all straight still. I didn't expect it to do all that. But, I got black people here. So, when your hair start filling in, it start looking all nappy and stuff. But if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So yeah, I wanted to make this video. Today's video is basically gonna be 5 things that everyone needs to consider before having weight loss surgery. Not consider, 5 things that I think, an individual should try, because this goes for male and female, whoever's going through the process. This is my tips and what I feel that you guys should really consider, like I said before, getting into the surgery. So number 1, my tip will have to be, it's not really a tip, why I keep saying tips. 5 things that you should do before considering these surgeries. I would say do your research. Number 1 will be your research. Always do your research, because when you do your research, you find out what surgery is good for you. You find out whether it's the best decision for you. You find out whether you can tolerate that surgery, or whether, that's the approach that you need to take, versus, whatever your doctor feels is good for you, right? So number 1 would have to be do your research on the surgery that you want to, have them perform on you. And when I say do your research, y'all, it took me 4 months. I've been looking up everything I can on vertical sleeve gastrectomy, everything. I looked up everything from the risk to the pros, the cons. I looked up what you can eat after, what you can't eat after. Most people say, after a while you can go back to your normal eating, but because your stomach will stretch out. And some people say, they don't lose enough weight, so they have to go back in and do a revision and create a gastric bypass. You see what I'm saying? So it's good to do your research, because once you do these surgeries, you can't go back. Now, once you do a sleeve, I think they can reconstruct it into a gastric bypass, if I'm not mistaken, or whatever, which is actually good, because if the sleeve is not working for you, you can do a bypass. But once you do the bypass, like, that's it. You just got the bypass for life. That's just what it is. So 1, do your research. Number 2 will have to be find support groups. I've been looking into so many support groups. I follow 3 support groups on Facebook, and they're all VSG friendly. One is for VSG recipes. One is for VSG like pre-op, post-op, and one is VSG before and afters, like people show their before and their after pictures. And it's just a support group, something you can, call the people. You can't call nobody. Well, you can call people on Facebook, but long story short, it's a support group for you to be yourself. Like, ask people questions, see what their experience is like with the surgery, see like how the surgery made them feel, see like what their starting weight was, what their end weight was, what their goal weight is. So find a good support group. That will be number 2. Number 3, make sure you do your research. It goes back to research. Find a good bariatric program. Now, when I first considered gastric bypass in the past, I didn't have a program. I went through this with my doctors. I just did all the medical clearances with my doctors, and they referred me to a hospital that specializes in bariatric surgery. But this time around, it's different, because now I'm not doing gastric bypass. I'm doing vertical sleeve gastrectomy. And vertical sleeve gastrectomy, I basically have this beautiful program. As I mentioned in the video before this, it's the New York Bariatric Group. They're all over Facebook, Instagram. They're very known, and they have very good reviews. So speaking of them, they actually called me today for the consultation to go in and meet the surgeon, and me and the surgeon will sit down and discuss the best approach for me. I already told him, well, not him, I already told them I don't want gastric bypass. I want the vertical sleeve. So now it's up to me and the surgeon to decide like how much weight I should lose, or what my pre-op diet should look like, what my medical clearances should look like for me to follow through with this surgery. So number 3 would have to be find yourself a bariatric program. Now, if you can't find a bariatric program, for me, I feel the program is good. And with this program that I'm following now, they have this thing where you can do all your clearances in one day. Do you know how much of a blessing that is to do all your clearances in one day? They literally said you will be there from like 7 in the morning to like 10 at night doing nothing but lung tests. Not a sleep study. I think a sleep study is overnight, so that'll be something different. But they do the lung test, the gastro test. They do everything in one day. So it kind of cuts a lot of the traveling. Before, I had to go to Long Island, and I was in Queens, and I was in Manhattan doing all these different appointments, and it was kind of frustrating. So to do everything in one day, that's good. So definitely find you a program that can work with you. That's number 3. Number 4 would have to be get your mindset into it. I've been watching, like My 600 Pound Life, shows like that. And, I see a lot of people, they just want the surgery just because they feel the surgery will change their whole life. It will change like their cravings and this and that. And to be honest, I read that this surgery does definitely not do that. This surgery is a tool that is basically just used to help you get your weight under control. It's up to you to work with the tool. Once they give it to you, you have to be smart about it. It's not what you eat, it's how you eat it. You know what I'm saying? So I know that applies even before surgery, but like I said, when you're overweight, it's really hard to lose a substantial amount of weight without, feeling like you haven't lost enough or whatever. So, I'm really grateful that I could have a program that could really help me better my health. So definitely try to get your mindset right. It's all a mindset thing. And me, I suffer from a lot of anxiety with being overweight. And this is just keeping it real. Overweight will produce a lot of things like anxiety. You'll start to feel kind of I don't know how to explain it. Like me, you'll know when you've had enough of being the size that you are. Like me, enough is enough. I just been working on my health. I just been doing what I have to do to better myself before the surgery. So I think it's all a mental thing before you really get into, seeing a doctor, seeing a surgeon, setting surgery dates and all that stuff. You have to physically prepare yourself, which is why I think they put you through with a psychiatrist. So that way they know that you're mentally ready to take on this journey or whatever. So number 5 would have to be definitely evaluate yourself. Take a second and realize that you're doing this for your health. Every day I have this little technique that I do because I know this is not going to be an easy journey, but it's going to be the most rewarding journey. I know I'm going to have setbacks. I know I'm going to have comebacks. I'm going to have throwbacks, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to have a little bit of everything thrown at me. But what helps me get through it, what I've been practicing is self-patience. I'm the type of person, when something's really not going my way, I take a second and I step back. And I literally count to 10. And I ask myself, how can you fix this? How can you be better at this? How can you, evaluate yourself? I'm really serious about taking my health back into my own hands. And it feels good because it's something that I can control. So I feel like I have all the power to control what I eat, what I don't eat, or whatever. So, I'm going to call tomorrow, December 10th, and December 10th, and actually schedule the consultation with the doctor so that way I can kind of, see what he has in store for me, what he think I should do. Should I do all my clearances in one day or should I take it one step at a time or whatever? So that's basically what that is. Definitely evaluate those things before you consider a weight loss surgery. Make sure you know the type of surgery you want. Make sure you have a support system. You have a support group. Make sure you talk to your friends, your family. Make sure you have people who can be there for you through the journey. And by all means, if you don't have someone, like I said, it falls back in the support groups. Follow those first before you jump directly into surgery. Make sure it's the legit decision that you want to do before you do it or whatever. So, I'm excited about my journey. I'm very excited. I just want to get my health back and I just want to, feel my best. And, when I feel my best, I already look my best, but it's all about feeling good too. But I just, definitely do those things. That's what I did. I took 4 months to decide whether I wanted weight loss surgery again or not. 4 months is a long time because I was like, look, I can do it. And then you see people, they write bad stuff about the surgery, but you can't always go on that because I don't want to live a life of me not knowing what my life could have been if I, you know, was too scared. I should have just took the risk and had the surgery. So I'm gonna end this video right here. This video is a little shorter. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do a short video and a long video. So I'm gonna try to just edit this up and just get it out to you guys. And be well, be blessed, stay true to yourself. Never let anybody tell you can't do something in life. I'm gonna try to do videos maybe Saturdays and Thursdays, or whenever I get the video to you guys throughout the week. But it will be 2 videos a week. I know I don't want to have like a random schedule, but Saturdays for sure the videos will be up Saturdays. So I'm just trying to find another day, a random day where I could post like short clips, short videos. So I'll let you guys know how my consultation goes. Maybe I'll make another short video on it, who knows. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.